Hello teachers, parents, and students. Welcome back to the Bacani Good Vibes channel. So the second part of this tutorial, we'll be doing multiplication of numbers. This time with regrouping. And we also multiply these numbers with the use of this partial product technique or the partial product method. So let's start with this example, multiplying a two-digit number by a one-digit number. Say 45 times 7. So to multiply this, we first multiply the digits in the ones place. We have 5 and 7. So 7 times 5, that's 35. So we can put the 5 under this ones column. But we don't write first the 3 beside 5. Rather, we carry over that one. Or we put above the tens digit of the multiplicand. Then, the next thing to do is to multiply these two digits, 7 and 4. 7 times 4, that's 28. But don't forget the 3. You need to add the 3 in the product of these two digits. So 7 times 4, 28, plus 3, that's 31. So the answer or the product of 45 and 7 is no other than 315. So that's the shortest way to do that. But if you want to use this technique, this method, the partial product method, so what do? So we need to do the multiplication digit by digit. But remember, always consider the value of the digit. Okay? So for instance, 7 and 5, that's 7 times 5, so that's 35. Okay? But when we multiply 7 and 4, consider 4 as 40 because 4 is in the tens place. So 7 times 40, that's 280. So this is the first partial product, this is the second partial product, and we add the partial products, we get 5, 11, that's 350 as well. So now we multiply a three-digit number by a one-digit number. So with regrouping. So how do we do this? So same as before, first we multiply by each digit of the multiplicand by the multiplier. So say 5 times 7, so that's 35, carry 3. 4 times 7, 28, and we add the 3, so that's 31. So we carry the 3 on the hundreds place or the above the hundreds digit. Then 6 times 7, that's 42, plus 3, 45. So that's the shortest way to do that. So the product is 4,515. Now we do the multiplication using the partial product method. So we expect to have 3 partial products. So first is to multiply 5 by 7. So that's 35. Multiplying the 4 and 7. But remember, 4 has a value of 40 because 4 is in the tens place. So 40 times 7 or 7 times 40, that's 280. And lastly, the 6 by 7. And 6 here, its value is 600. So 600 by 7, 607, 7 times 600, that's 4,200. So these are the 3 partial products, 35, 280, and 4,200. Adding them all, we get 4,515. Okay, so a misconception about partial product is that the first partial product, for instance in this example, the first partial product is 35, the second partial product is 28, and the third partial product is 42. So if you consider those as your partial products, then you'll end up with the wrong answer, because we are just adding 35 plus 28 plus 42. So when you add those numbers, just get 105. But the actual product here is 4,515. Now we multiply a 2-digit number by another 2-digit number. So for instance, 85 by 27. So how do we do this? So we multiply the ones digit by the ones digit. So 7 times 5, that's 35. So we put 5 and carry over 3. So we put it above the tens digit 8. Then next is to multiply 7 and 8. That's 56. And we add the 3. That's why we have 59. So you may consider this as your first partial product, 595. Secondly, we multiply now 2, okay, the tens digit 2 of the multiplier by each digit of the multiplicand. So 2 times 5, so 10, and we put it below the tens place, so 0, and we carry over 1. 2 times 8, that's 16, plus 1, so we put 17. But note, 170 cannot be considered as partial product. Okay? But if you want, okay, to consider in the discussion, okay, this concept, special product, then you need to put 0 here. Because the value of 2 there is not 2, rather 20. So you have the 0 and you need to put that 1. So you may consider this as your first partial product, the second partial product, and you add everything, okay, you'll end up with 2,295. Okay, but this is the standard way of multiplying 2-digit number by 2-digit number. Again, we have a regrouping here. Okay, but if the instruction is to multiply these two numbers using the partial product method, this how you do it. So 85 times 27. Again, as I said earlier, you need to multiply digit per digit and you consider the value of the digits or the values of the digits. So for instance here we have 7 and 5, 7 times 5, they are ones digits, so we have 7 times 5, that's 35. Next, 7 and 8. 7 times 8 is 56. But 8, the value of 8 in the multiplicand is 80. So 80 times 7 or 7 times 80, that's 560. Then next, 2 and 5. 2 times 5 is 10. But again, we put 0. Why? Because the value of 2 is 20. So 20 times 5, so that's 100. Last but not the least, we have 2 and 8. 2 times 8 is 16, but there are 2 zeros here because 2 and 8 are both tens digits. So we have 1600s or 1600. Okay, then we add the partial products. Okay, we have 5, 3 plus 6, 9, 5 plus 1 plus 6, that's 12. So 2,295. Next, we consider multiplying a 3-digit number by a 2-digit number. So suppose we have 685 multiplied by 27. So we do the standard way. So 7 times 5, 35. So carry 3. So 5, carry 3. 7 times 8, 56 plus 3. So 59. So 9, carry 5. So we put now the 5 above the 6 here because it's in the hundreds place. So 7 times 6 is 42 plus 5, so we have 47. So again, you may consider this as your first partial product, 4,795. Next is to multiply the tens digit of the multiplier, which is 2, to each digit of the multiplicand. So we have 2 times 5, 10, carry 1, 2 times 8, 16 plus 1, 17, carry 1, 2 times 6, 12, plus 1, so 13. But remember, this is not considered as a partial product. If you want to consider a partial product, you need to put 0 because you are multiplying 20 by 685 in that case. So the second partial product, if you want to consider that, it's 13,700 and it's not 1,370. Then if you add these two, you get 5, 9, 7, 14, carry 1, that's 8, 1, so we have 18,495. But if we want to use again the strategy about partial product, then since the multiplicand has 3 digits, the multiplier has 2 digits, then using this technique, you should have 6 partial products, 3 times 2. Okay, so let's do the multiplication digit by digit. So 7 times 5, so that's 35. 7 times 8, that's 56. But again, 8 is what? Its value is 80. So 7 times 80, so it's 560. And the value of 6 is 600. So 7 times 600. 7 times 600. How do you multiply that? Again, 7 times 6, that's 42. And you just include the 0. So it's 4,200. And do that also for the second digit of the multiplier. Since 2, it's in the tens place, its value is 20. Multiply that to each digit of 685. So we get 20 times 5, we have 100. 20 times 80, it's 1600 or 1600. And 20 times 600, that's 12,000. Okay, then align these digits or these numbers. So we have what? 5, 9, 7, 8 plus 6, 14, carry 1, 5 plus 3, 8. So it's 18,400. And you get the same answer. Okay, so in general, if you have a, say, 4-digit multiplicand, okay, say 5, 6, 3, 8, and you are multiplying it to, say, 179, so it's a 3-digit number. And if you are asked to solve this, to perform the operation multiplication, okay, using the partial product method, then you need to provide how many partial products? This has 4 digits, this has 3, then you need to have 12 partial products. Then add the partial products, you will get the final answer. Okay, so I hope this tutorial helps you in understanding how to use this technique, the partial product method, in multiplying numbers. Okay, so the idea is that you multiply the digits, but again consider their values. Okay, I hope this helps. So again, see you in the next tutorial. Bye-bye.